I'm Cristina Riesen. I'm the general manager for Evernote EMEA based in Zurich. And how many of you are using Evernote? Thank you very much. You may know that at Evernote, we are trying to build the 100-year startup. We are 7% along the way. We've just celebrated our 7th anniversary. And although we have reached 100 million registered users worldwide, it's been a challenging journey. There are a couple of things that helped us along the way. We are still small, but nevertheless, if you're looking at the global landscape and the rapid development in technology, you can only anticipate that it's an ever-shifting environment. One of the things that influenced our growth has to do with disruptive and exponential technologies. If you think about it, today, a kid with access to a smartphone has access to more knowledge than any chief of state would have 20 years ago. That kid has the potential to change the world. And this kind of environment made companies like ours really thrive. We started Evernote because we wanted to solve something we were dealing with in our daily lives. It was a bunch of people coming together and thinking, how can we possibly make sense of this amazing amount of information coming at us every day? There must be a smarter way to work. So we've built Evernote for ourselves. There's been no sophisticated market research, no advertising, not much of that. It's been really a product that we've built for ourselves with the hope that millions of people out there will find it useful as well. So we have embarked on a mission to make the world smarter and to give everybody a second brain. Evernote is all about augmented intelligence. We truly believe that technology can empower us, can make humanity better. Technology and augmented intelligence can actually anticipate what we need. This has to do a lot with focusing on things that are really important in our lives as knowledge workers. You don't want to waste time searching for things. You want to connect the dots and make smart decisions. And you'll see if you're using Evernote, every time you're typing a keyword, Evernote will anticipate and will try to see, okay, in which context is this happening? If you have a meeting, it will suggest a name for that meeting based on the people you're meeting. So it has to do with these little things, acting as your personal assistant, letting you focus on what is truly important. The third important change agent has to do with the sharing economy and what we are seeing today, the on-demand economy, because this is creating all sorts of new business models. And as we started off with Evernote, we had to make that decision. How are we going to make money? And it's been really kind of boring, if you want, in terms of business model, because we haven't been very innovative. Our strategic approach was to be very transparent and very honest and open, no tricks. And we started with a premium and a freemium model. And afterwards, that model has evolved into business. We have added Evernote Business and the Evernote Market. And it's only recently, actually, that we have introduced a new tier, which is called Evernote Plus. And we are trying to optimize our pricing strategy. But for a long, long, long time, we have been mainly focusing on the product. And again, it's kind of a boring strategy, maybe, but this is our business model, and it's working for us. This is a key element that made Evernote successful worldwide. What do we understand by no zero-sum game? Well, our philosophy of life is that, you know, why should you think of life as a sportive game? In order for you to win, it doesn't mean that anybody else has to lose. We believe that collaboration can be truly great, and we are not looking at other companies as competitors. We are actually looking at them as potential partners. And this is what made Evernote truly successful, because we get a lot of questions about our competitors, and then we say, okay, but look at our partners. They are Apple and Microsoft and Google and Moleskine and many, many others, because we were always looking for ways to come up with great ideas together. And from an early stage, because we believed in collaboration and the power of great people coming together, we have opened our API, and we have allowed millions of developers out there to create amazing products on top of Evernote. By the way, if you have any great ideas about an integration with Evernote, please reach out to me afterwards. But this is really amazing, because all the features that came out of the developers' communities are just amazing. And on one hand, it allowed us as Evernote to get new ideas and to be more innovative, but it also allowed the developers' community to get visibility and also make money by selling their products. Life-work integration is a key word, I think, especially here for us in Europe. And this is something we've been looking at for years now at Evernote. And we thought, OK, when we are talking about life and work, does it really make sense to separate life from work? Because if you think about it, and if you think about how our brains work, it's not like you're thinking business from 9 to 5, and the moment you're leaving the office, you'll switch your brain and you'll start thinking about your family and hobbies and other things. As we were using Evernote ourselves as a company, we realized that on one hand, people do expect to have the same user experience at home and at work. And then we said, OK, why should you actually be punished if you're at work to use some lousy technology? It should be seamless. It should be really beautiful. And this is when, a couple of years ago, we've launched Evernote Business. And the idea was, on one hand, to provide this amazing user experience, and on the other hand, to allow you to easily switch from private and professional topics and ideas as it should be. Evernote Business is changing the lives of many today, and we are on a good path here to build the modern workspace. We truly believe that when we talk about businesses, it's actually all about people, and successful companies must realize that they need to empower their people, trust them, and get out of their way. Technology is giving our lives back. There's a lot of fear around robots taking over and technology just destroying a lot of the jobs we are having and having a lot of potential to do negative things. We like to look at it from an optimistic point of view as a magic enabler. It's giving us superpowers as knowledge workers to be smarter than ever and to think big. This is all about Evernote. We like to think big. We like to disrupt the workspace, and I hope that you will join us in this journey. Thank you very much.